And when the people saw that Paul had done, they lifted up their voice, saying in the speech of Iconia, the gods are come down to us in the likeness of men. And they called Barnabas Jupiter and Paul Mercuries, or Mercurius. Oh, oh, yeah, because he was the chief speaker. Then the priest of Jupiter, which was before their city, brought oxen and garlands unto the gates, and would have done sacrifice for the people. Which when the apostles Barnabas and Paul heard of, they rent their clothes and ran in among the people, crying out, and saying, Sirs, why do ye these things? We also are men of like passions with you, and preach unto you that you should turn from these vanities unto the living God, which made heaven and earth and the sea, and all things that are therein, who in times past suffered all nations to walk in their own ways. Nevertheless, he left not himself without witness, and that he did good, and gave us rain from heaven, and fruitful seasons, filling our hearts with food and gladness. And with these sayings scarce restrained they the people, that they had not done sacrifice unto them. And there came thither certain Jews from Antioch and Iconium. They persuaded the people, and having stoned Paul, drew him out of the city, supposing he had been dead. Howbeit, as the disciples stood round about him, he rose up and came to the city, and the next day he departed with Barnabas to Derbe. And when they had preached the gospel to that city, and had taught many, they returned again to Lystra, and to Iconium, and Antioch, confirming the souls of the disciples, and exhorting them to continue in their faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of God. And when they had ordained the elders and every church, and had prayed with fasting, and they commended them to the Lord, on whom they believed. And after they had passed throughout Pisidia, they came to Pamphylia. And when they had preached the word in Perga, they went down to Aquileia, and thence sailed to Antioch, from whence they had recommended to the grace of God by the work which they fulfilled. And when they were come, they had gathered the church together, and rehearsed all that God had done with them, and how he had opened the door of faith unto the Gentiles. And there they abode a long time with the disciples. Oh, oh. Chapter 15. And a certain man which came down from Judea taught the brethren, and said, Except ye be circumcised after the manner of Moses, ye cannot be saved. When therefore Paul and Barnabas had no small dissension and disputation with them, they determined that Paul and Barnabas and certain other of them should go up to Jerusalem unto the apostles and elders about this question. And being brought on their way by the church, they passed through Venice and Samaria, declaring the conversion of the Gentiles, and they caused great joy unto all the brethren. And when they were come to Jerusalem, they were received of the church, from the apostles and the elders, and they declared all things that God had done with them. Though there rose up certain of the sick and the Pharisees which believed, saying that it was needful to circumcise them, and to command them to keep the law of Moses. And the apostles and the elders came together for to consider this matter. And when they had much disputing, Peter rose up and said unto them, Men and brethren, ye know how what that a good while ago God made choice among us, that the Gentiles by my mouth should hear the word of the gospel, and believe in God, which knoweth the hearts more than witness, giving them the Holy Ghost, even as he did unto us.